podcast. YouTube channel. I had one job. Hey you guys, so this is the official Godfidently Waiting YouTube channel. This is a faith-based content kind of platform where I will be just giving you little doses of Sunny D to carry you through, because at the end of the day, like, our source of energy is rooted in some of that good Sunny D. So that's what the purpose of this is. Godfidently Waiting, where did that come from? I just finished this 21-day fast and it just came to me. It comes from whoever made up the term Godfidence. For those who don't know, Godfidence is basically removing the reliance on ourselves and relying on who God is and who he created us to be. So with that, he gave me Godfidently Waiting. And that's the season that I am in, and I plan to be in for the rest of my life. Why? Because we're gonna always be in a season where there's a next. There's something else that's gonna be out there for us to be able to do, to accomplish, to experience. And for a person like me, I get super anxious and my thoughts be going everywhere, and I be like, oh my gosh. And so with the Godfidently Waiting, it's for me to replace lies with his truth. It's for me to replace my anxiety, my fears, my worries, my insecurities, my pride and stubbornness. It's for me to replace all those things with what God says. And so that's what this channel is going to be presenting to you. And I'm talking about, we're going to talk about anything and everything. Nothing is off limits. In my Godfidently Waiting, this is a new thing. Like, I'm talking about a couple of weeks in, I've gained so much clarity, but also I'm gaining not only more awareness and clarity of who I am and who I was created to be, but I've also been able to gain a new sense of discipline. And for someone who has dealt with procrastinating for way too long, and procrastination is the thief of time. Like, it will block you from so many blessings. And that was me. I did that. So, with the Godfidently Waiting, I was like, you know what, girl, write out your homework schedule. Stop playing with yourself. I don't care if you're tired. You need to take the mindset, I don't get tired. Because before, I believed, like, on the 7th day, God rested. And I believe that is a key principle that we neglect, is rest. But no, you can make time to rest daily. So that means when you're sleeping, even if you only get 6 hours of sleep, he can give you the ability to get the rest that you need in those 6 hours. So stop making excuses. So I got up at 6:15 this morning. I read my Bible plan. I took my shower. I got dressed and ready. Working from home, like, sometimes you can get caught up in just, taking a shower, throwing on some sweatpants and a hat, call it a day. But now it's like, no, we're going to do the whole shebang today. And then it was like, girl, you said on the 1st you were going to post your first video. And this is going to be imperfect. This is going to not have the best lighting. Whatever. But this year, it's about commitment. Like, my word is to commit. And that's staying loyal to what you said you were going to do long after the initial mood that you set it in has left. So I have an assignment, and we taking that motto to understand the assignment. Now, I said, when I leave this earth, I want it to be able to be said that she understood the assignments that God had for her. So since he gave me Godfidently Waiting, I don't want to disappoint. I don't want to be disobedient anymore. And this is it. This is just a channel where we're learning how to remove ourselves and tap into what our Creator has put us on this earth to do. And while we're waiting for that next, being able to appreciate our here Godfidence will have you in a place where you can just literally look at all these things that you are insecure about and learn to love them. Like, truly, authentically, be authentically you. Not comparing yourself to other people, whether it be people in real life or people on social media, but really just appreciate all the things about you. And having Godfidence, it's being able to remove even negative things that people have said about us in our transformative years. Like, we can be in that time period of learning how to be confident, and then people who are supposed to uplift us and support us have said things to tear us down, and in that time we don't know the motive, we don't know the reason, but we just know that it made us feel less than. And so when you're Godfidently waiting, it's no matter what may be going on, I'm gonna trust him in the midst of it. Last year was the worst year of my life. My mom passed away unexpectedly, and that shattered my world completely. And it's still hard. But I see that when I actually get serious with God and really like put him first, there is a level of peace that is unexplainable. All I can say is I'm grateful that in the midst of everything that I'm experiencing, in the midst of everything that I'm going through, I still have a sense of joy and peace. Peace doesn't mean that everything is going to go right. It means that, like, even when everything else seems to be going wrong, that there's still something that you can have hope about, that you can have joy about, that you can be looking forward to. And so for me, it's learning how to appreciate here. With Transformation Church, that's one thing that we're going through, where we're talking about how here is holy, and just really being able to appreciate here, which is something I realize I don't do. I'm always thinking about the next thing, and oh, when this happens and that happens, it's gonna be like this, and girl, I can't wait, and ooh, and then this is butter. I told you this is gonna be an unexpected random channel, apparently, because he likes to make appearances. So this is butter, this is YouTube. Okay, he's rude. But in the midst of Godfidently waiting, it's clearly close to that time to get ready to end this to end this video. In the midst of Godfidently waiting, I just want to leave you with, you can still do it. You can still go. You are capable. You are smart enough. You are more than good enough. Don't allow any negative words to tear you down. Don't allow any negative thoughts to remain in your mind. And I'm talking about a person that I allowed society to tell me who I was. I allowed the opinions of other people to dictate who I am or who I'm supposed to be. And even when it comes to zodiacs, that's why I don't believe in zodiacs anymore. It's a way for society to tell you who you're supposed to be based on the date and the time that you were born. And I don't believe in that anymore, because I believe that in addition to my spiritual beliefs, it takes accountability off of a person's ability to change who they are. I don't care when you were born. I don't care if they say you're supposed to be stubborn, prideful, the bull. I got so tired of always having to be rah-rah and fight for myself, and yeah, I'm this bull, don't play with me, don't mess with me. Oh, if you try me, oh, if you do me wrong, that's it. That's you could. And not knowing, like, I'm giving people power over my emotions. I'm giving people power over my thoughts to change the heart that I have. And really, the heart that I have is to love. I have a big heart. But when so many people misuse it and abuse it, I got a hoodie that defines me that say, have hood, have holy. You can pray with me, but don't play with me, okay? I'm just saying, I've had to have honest conversations with God and was like, you remember in your word when you was like about how Jesus had to flip that table? I feel like that's my ministry. I feel like that's what I'm called to do. Like, I'm supposed to really be going places and flipping some tables over on your behalf. Because it's like, all this foolishness. I feel like that's supposed to be me. But I haven't had the encounter, the opportunity. But I've learned that apparently that's not my ministry. I'm supposed to walk in peace and love. So you got lucky. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, so learning how to kill the baby D side of me, for those who know, you know, and learning how to embrace Daria. Learning how to embrace being loving and forgiving and merciful, and just learning the new levels of me, because we're constantly evolving and transforming, and so there's going to be new levels of us that we're going to have to learn all over again. And just embracing this journey while we're waiting for that next, while we're waiting for the new, while we're waiting for the clarity, while we're waiting to see what's the lesson in this. Appreciate the here. Godfidently waiting is appreciating every second, every day, everything that we have. It could be worse. And I know I could say, oh, well, I don't have family here, and my mom's gone, and she was the reason I stayed here, and I don't know what to do next. Everything that I've gone through has been for reasons that I'll share with you. We're going to talk about everything, y'all. And if you want to know about some stuff, slide in my DM. You can follow me on Instagram at Godfidently Waiting, and also on my TikTok and my Snapchat and my soon-to-be podcast, the Godfidently Waiting podcast. But yeah, just message me. If you have my number, text me. If there's a topic or a question that you have, and we are going to be hot, humble, open, and transparent, and just learn to walk in freedom and love and liberty. So until the next time, you guys, thank you for tuning in. Peace and love.